Mashiach is a person. Where does a person begin? Please answer with common sense. With his birth. And he's little. And his mommy takes pictures of him before his upshedding, yeah. And he gets bigger, and he goes to yeshiva, whatever he does. Mashiach's a human being who the first thing he does, what is the first thing Mashiach does? Anybody take a wild guess? What is the first thing Mashiach does? No. I promise you no one's going to guess. Huh? He breathes. Good answer. Yeah, that's correct actually. Yeah. What is the first significant thing Mashiach is going to do? Talk loud. Don't be afraid of being wrong. Nothing's going to happen. You help me make my point. The first thing Mashiach is going to do is make himself into a Yid who serves God. That's what he's going to do first. Numero uno. Yamed Melech Beis David. Hoige b'Torah. V'oisik b'mitzvahs. K'vitera sheb'gsadesh k'David Aviv. K'vitera sheb'gsadesh b'alpeh. Mashiach is going to be at the, he wrote a book, so sein gesund stark Braniver. The ultimate Jew. Mashiach is the ultimate Jew. As a person. And then he takes on the world. He starts with the Jews, then he starts up with the Goyim, and then he teaches. Mashiach's greatest accomplishment is that he's a teacher that actually gets people to listen to him. Not listen to him to like his ideas, listen to him to change their lives. Actionally, behaviorally. The era of Mashiach is you and me tomorrow. This afternoon. Right? When you have to, you left a cup on your table, you have to go back and put the cup in the garbage, and now you're lazy to do it. After Mashiach comes, you won't be lazy. It sounds simplistic, but it's not. Mashiach gives people a koyach to be good. And then the era of Mashiach, to answer whoever what question I'm talking to, is that over time, we support each other. If you live in a world where people are better, you automatically have an easier time being better. If you live in a world where people are more involved in ideas, it's easier for you to be involved in ideas. So there's a mutual support, not just of Yidden, of Goyim, that creates the environment. And it's ushered in by a person, by a man.
Right, so right now we don't see Mashiach.
Yeah.
So the moment that we do, is
No.
that going to be like a
The United Nations is going to condemn him at least once a day, at least. They're going to make Bibi Netanyahu look like a nice guy. The Mashiach is going to fight for the ganze Welt. Mashiach is going to lead. He's going to teach. He's going to teach the difference between stupidity and kindness, between compassion and being nice to killers. Such stupid stuff. That's what Mashiach is going to teach. And they're going to learn it from him. He's going to teach people that anything real is hard. You don't become a good person because you decide that you're a good person. You don't become a good person because you feel bad for somebody who cries in the street. You become a good person because you worked on your character. And you have judgment. And you have seichel. The goodness has teeth. Mashiach is going to teach that to all of us. It's a process. In derech hateva, it takes time. And here's the trick, guys. Here's the trick. You want to know the trick about Mashiach? Everybody listening? The trick about Mashiach is to get on the ground floor. Mashiach's going to show up. You think everyone's going to say, oh, Mashiach's here. Half the people say, he's nothing. Yeah. The earlier you get on the train, the more important you'll be. You want to believe him right away and follow. And it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. Not every Lubavitcher believes that Rebbe's Mashiach. That'll make it very easy, yeah? But don't worry, it'll be hard even then. It'll be hard even then. The minute he tells you something you don't like, you say, well, I don't know. It was good when it was a fantasy. Now he wants me, I should do this. I don't want to do this. You got to get on the ground floor. If you listen to Mashiach right away, then you're on the A team. That's the test. That's really the test. The Mashiach shows up, we listen, we follow.
And right away you mean like already or when Mashiach starts?
You see, I'm a Lubavitcher. So I'd like to believe that it's already started. But when you meet him and he teaches you, you listen. Go ahead.
Right, I guess maybe technically rudimentary, but if the Gemara holds that Mashiach could be someone who has to...
Right.
So doesn't there have to be transformation first?
For that person. but not for everybody. Somebody mentioned it. Somebody mentioned in this class that the Gemara says that tzaddikim, somebody said, you said it, right? Tzaddikim get up right away.
Okay, so Moshiach and all the tzaddikim get up right away, or Moshiach first gets up, if it's that thing.
The answer to that question is a categorical, I do not know. I don't know. The Gemara says, Meisha v'yanimo. Meisha and Anna are going to be with them. Okay, so you had a question. One of you had a question?
Yeah.
Did you have your hand raised before? No. Okay, go ahead. Talk loud. I have one question. I cannot believe I'm giving information you don't have. This is elementary. Go ahead.
When you say good, what do you mean by good?
Oh, what do I mean like good? What do I mean by 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 good?
Getting up and putting away the cup that you left on the counter. Is that good? That's just you being lazy.
Or not lazy. That's good. Or not lazy. That's exactly why I gave the example of a cup, because it's such a stupid example. Would you agree that most of the sins we do are not things that we do wrong? It's missed opportunities because we're lazy, or we're in a bad mood, or we're angry at somebody, or some other stupid reason, yeah? Imagine that all those things you had the koyach to do. The moral koyach, not the physical koyach, the will. You'd be a much better person. That's Mashiach. But it's not magic. It doesn't take away your Yetzer Hara. It doesn't take away your laziness gene. He motivates you. He teaches. And again, the biggest support you have after Mashiach comes is that everybody around you is growing. Slowly. Now slowly does not mean 1,000 years. Slowly could mean 6 months. But slowly. Any other questions?
Yeah, that's true. The whole, I don't know what else this, but the whole world becomes Eretz.
No, whoa. You see, there's two issues here. May I answer that question? The short answer to your question is, I am speaking you through a particular lens. And the lens that I'm using, I think, is the most important lens. And it's the unfortunate one that gets overlooked in school. And the lens that I'm talking to you through is called, you may have heard of it, maybe you didn't. Just to get in here about Mashiach, you may have heard about this lens. This is called the lens of halacha. What is the halacha of Mashiach? I am describing to Mashiach, we described in Rambam, halacha. Law. All the bubbler stuff is nice. What's the halacha? And I'm trying to present you an understanding of Mashiach based on how Torah describes what Mashiach means in law, in action. So as far as the whole world being Eretz Yisrael, so there is a halachic possibility for that to happen.
Otherwise we can't do all 613,
No, you go to live in Eretz Yisrael.